Hello, this is Nicole again from 8iSoft's marketing team. You have reached the second video of our vulnerability remediation series. Make sure to watch our first video if you haven't already. In that video, I provide a more in-depth explanation of the platform's functions. Now, I'll demonstrate how 8iSoft YODA can help you fix vulnerabilities, even if you're not a cybersecurity expert. Without further ado, let's get started. Today, I want to fix the directory listing is enabled vulnerability to prevent unauthorized access to files and decrease the risks of data breaches. As usual, we look at vulnerability overview first. Here are two URL evidences, so I clicked on both of them to open these websites in new tabs. Both links expose our website directory completely. Then, we check out our detailed guide where we find our fix procedure and follow the steps. In this fix procedure, we see steps for two different setups, one for Apache Web Server, another for Nginx Web Server. In our case, our website uses Apache Web Server. Step 1 tells us to open Apache configuration file, which we can simply perform through using our control panel. Step 2 and 3 tells us to find the directory directive and look for something like options indexes follow symlinks in our directory. I decide to be a bit lazy and just search for the keywords options indexes YODA had suggested. We have found exactly options indexes follow symlinks, and it is indeed in our directory, so we proceed to step 4. It says that if indexes is present, remove it from the options line so that it looks like options follow symlinks, which we did by deleting through backspacing. In step 5, we proceed to save the configuration file and close the editor. Then, we restart the Apache web server as told in step 6, by clicking Stop and Start button on our control panel. Lastly, all we had to do is verify the changes we made by accessing the directory links. We go ahead and refresh both directory links we had opened previously. The refreshed pages show the word forbidden, which is a great indicator that we have succeeded in fixing our vulnerability. Now we simply sit back and wait for our rescan results. Let's fast forward. We're now opening YODA to check our vulnerability status by setting rescan filter option to resolved. We see the vulnerability directory listing is enabled in the resolved vulnerability list. Clicking into the vulnerability, we see that the evidence links are correct. First and last detected time is the same because this vulnerability is no longer detected after the first scan. Then, we click the timeline and see that in the morning of October 30, this vulnerability had been detected. We had resolved the vulnerability through the day, and it was no longer detected in the rescan YODA performed at night. This confirms again that the vulnerability has been fixed. A quick recap, we had fixed our directory listing using YODA's step-by-step solution and showed that this vulnerability has been resolved. Hope you enjoyed our video. If you are interested in exploring more YODA features or would like to purchase YODA, find the demo form and credit card purchase link in the comments section below.